At the beginning of my photography journey, I was using lots of different applications to color grade my photos. The Lightroom was so complicated for me, and I started using it just when I found my first pack of presets from some blogger from the Instagram. Step by step, I was learning how to color grade my photos, but still use those presets because my edits wasn't good enough. And finally, one day I felt that I'm ready. I just stopped using them and started doing my own edits. Since then, almost all the photos from my Instagram was made with my own presets. But the history often likes to repeat itself, and not a long time ago I decided to start making videos. I downloaded DaVinci Resolve, created my first project, and experienced the same feeling like I did with the Lightroom back in time. Lots of different settings, and I have no idea how to use them. And here is why I opened my browser and downloaded Dehancer. Before we start, I would like to say that this video was made in a partnership with the Dehancer, but they didn't tell me what to say, and in this video you will hear only my opinion and experience with this product. Basically, it's a plugin for film-like edits with tons of different settings. And you may already know about it because lots of people around are talking about it or using it. Primarily, I will be talking about the DaVinci Resolve plugin and mobile application of the Dehancer because it was the biggest part of what I was using Dehancer for. But they are making this plugin for lots of different apps, so if you are using one of these apps, it's still relevant to you. And I have to tell you a secret. I don't use Dehancer for film-like videos. Instead, I'm just using it to make my videos look prettier, more interesting, better, whatever, but not to make them look like a film. At least for last videos on this channel was made with Dehancer, and it helped me a lot. Sometimes I was able to just use one note with this plugin because it has all the settings I need. Film presets, grain, exposition, and all kind of things. And if you are new to video editing, color grading or whatever, you just want to make some videos but want to have a great result just now, it's a right tool. More often than this plugin for DaVinci, I was using a mobile app, and I think this is a real game changer for all the iPhone creators. Be able to shoot something through Blackmagic app, then color grade it in Dehancer and then publish it is really cool. And it's definitely my recommendation because I don't know the alternative for this application right now. It has built-in film presets, and it's a cool feature. I was able just to choose what I like and export video with the settings. It's also useful because you don't need to try to replicate some popular film looks because they already did it for you. If you're still here, I guess you are interested in the features of Dehancer, so let me give you a quick look. Now I will tell you what I've learned after reading 55 pages of documentation for this plugin and summarizing it for you. Probably this part will be quite long, and if you are looking for a specific tool, you can find it on the timeline and watch just it. Here you can make basic adjustment and convert it from log if you are using it. Important tab where you can find all the film presets, and also you can adjust the exposition behavior of the film in a slide bar. For those who don't know, the film behaves differently depending on the exposure. This tool replicates one of the real process of developing a film. It allows you to make your own development recipe and useful for situations like that. This tool was developed to emulate the compressed tonal range. It lets you fine-tune the redistribution of the highlight. The resulting image looks more analog and becomes more flexible for future manipulations with exposure, contrast, film, print profiles. It's just a tool for separated manipulation of the black and white point with possibilities to use just luma correction. Another analog-inspired tools for optical print emulation has 5 profiles that replicates real print materials and has an additional settings for each of them. Basically, it's a representation of complementary color pairs, CMY to RGB. I used it a few times, but just to add some color tone to the video. And this is a tool I was using almost all the time, and it is a film grain. Dehancer has a profiles for 8, 16, 35 and 65mm films at different ISO, and adjustment for amount of it. Also, you can build your own grain style by using custom settings for it. It also has 8 pre-built profiles for different film size, plus no ramjet version for each and custom profile. This tool replicates quite popular mist filter, which gives bloom effect. Inside you will find familiar pre-builds and custom profiles. This tool emulates all sorts of damage film could have. Dust, hair, scratches and things like that. Has pre-builds and customs as well. The film breath effects is accidental change in exposure, contrast and color from frame to frame. Never used it actually, but maybe for some specific project or reasons it could be useful. This tool replicates mechanical swinging of a film stripe while it is being pulled through the frame window in a film camera or projector. Didn't use it much as well, and it also has pre-builds and custom profile. And the last for today is overscan. This tool allows you to add a film frame to your content with wide range of settings and formats of this overscan. Ooh, it was long, but at least I hope it was helpful for you. I think that Dehancer is really interesting tool to use. It has lots of different settings for lots of different scenarios. Sometimes I use many of them, sometimes I use just a few, and it's still a product I use really often both on my desktop and mobile. If you are thinking about buying a license after this video, you can use my promo code to have a 10% discount, and it will also help me a little. As a conclusion, I would like to say that if you are looking for something that could help you get your work done, it might be one of the right tools.